All right, so today we're going to be talking about some of the differences between residential mowers and commercial mowers. Most of the time, and I'll break it down as easy as I possibly can. It's kind of easy to base it off of price range. So price range is going to be $0 to $4,000. That's going to be your big box store mower or zero turn from any of the main retailers that you can get it at. It's going to be an unserviceable machine. You're not going to have anybody that's really going to be reliable as far as servicing that machine. You're going to be kind of pushed to the back of the line at most, repair shops, because it's you could almost buy a new machine for what you're paying for that machine. Second tier is going to be the $4,000 to $8,000 range. That's going to be where you start getting into a more serviceable machine, as well as something that's going to be a little bit more sturdy, a little bit more reliable than the big box store mower or machine. The third tier is going to be an $8,000 mower and up. That's where you're going to be coming into the commercial side of things. The backing from the dealers is going to be great. The service is going to be reliable and dependable, and that's where you're really going to start to see a little bit more power on your products. So most of your residential mowers that you're buying from the big box store, like I said, the $0 to $4,000 mowers, those are going to have stamped decks. They're going to have low grade hydraulics. Those are going to be the mowers that you use around the house if you're cutting your yard, regularly, weekly, bi-weekly, at your own house, and you're not doing anything, necessarily anywhere else. It's not traveling around. You're not going and cutting multiple yards like you would if you were doing a lawn care business. The second tier, once you start getting into the $4,000 to $8,000 range, that's when you're going to start having a fabricated deck, which is a welded deck. On the Coyotes, all the decks are welded. On the residential side, it's going to have the manual deck assist lifts. It's a pedal that you can push forward and raise the deck or lower the deck. You'll see that on a lot of lower end or higher end residential, lower end commercial mowers. And on the $4,000 to $8,000, the $8,000 and up class mowers, that's where you're gonna have, especially on the Coyote, like the ZXD, the diesel mower that we have, you have a hydraulic lift assist. So you hit a button or pedal, I should say, and it raises and lowers the deck. So you're gonna see a little bit more creature comforts, a little bit better design on the higher end, obviously. But on most mowers, they cut grass, they take tall grass, they make it short. Until you get into the diesel mowers, so most commercial mowers, especially with Coyote and residential, there's really not too many differences. The engine power is going to be about the same. The hydraulics are going to be stepped up on the commercial mower compared to the residential mower, and the seat is going to be stepped up on the commercial mower, as well as the fuel tanks. Whereas on the commercial mower, you have 2 fuel tanks, 10 gallons total. On the residential, you're going to have a single fuel tank that's 5 gallons. On most mowers, especially with Coyote mowers, they are compatible with a number of attachments such as mulching kits and baggers, and this just makes your job, when you come to cutting the grass and actually doing the work, it makes it a little bit easier to deal with the debris and the cleanup, rather than just shooting the grass out and letting it lay there. On the Coyote mowers, every single mower, whether it's residential or commercial, is gonna have a rope system, which is ROPS. That's a roller protection system on the tractor, and that's for your safety as well as the safety of the machine if it were to roll over. On the Coyote zero turns, whether it's residential or commercial, you're gonna have a choice in deck size between 48 to 54 and 60. Once you get into the commercial, the diesel commercial mowers, that's when you're going to have the 66 and 72 inch mower deck widths, which is going to allow you to make a larger pass and cut down on your time that you're actually doing the work. Well, guys, thanks for watching. Feel free to stop by Steck Equipment, check out our full inventory of commercial and residential zero turns, as well as some of the attachments we offer on both. You can also view these on steckequipment.com.